Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode. So I'm Bear Skills, and we're back here, and we're at the, we're currently at the summit of Timberwolf Mountain at the plain. And we just got here in the last episode, but we didn't really get to loot anything very much. Another hacksaw here,
Just
which
what
is
I
nice.
need.
Good condition too. So first things first, we need to get some, we need to open up these cargo crates. That's first things first. So, this one will have clothing. Bunch of worn clothing. Nothing too useful for us because we have this stuff. I believe we do have two pairs of, yeah, we do. 2 pairs of long johns. We can actually take these off. We don't need them anymore. And this one, they all have something, and they're all, no matter when you come here, no matter how your run's going, they will always have certain things.
I could use this.
It's like this one here will always have some sort of fire starting stuff, matches, and accelerant. So we got a bunch of matches from there. We got 1 pack of 84, which is really nice. And this one will always have like hats and underwear. I don't exactly remember what all of them have, but we'll figure it out as we go through here. So this one has food, MREs entirely. This one's basically just food, so MREs, and look forward to that. We did pick those up because we are going to eat those. That's how we're going to survive up here. And there's water in this one. So, plenty of water. And plenty of food for the time being. Which is nice. So that's both of them looted. Now we can open these ones. We're not going to take everything out of every one of them. Some things are kind of useless to us. Some things are definitely going to be useful. So this fire striker, yes. Quality tools. We won't pick those up. Take that. So, we did pick up some fire strikers, but there's a bunch of lanterns in here we can break down. And we'll be doing that before we leave. And quality tools, we'll have that as well. How did our fire strikers come out? 36% on both of them. Still, it's not bad. It's plenty of fires. And we can open this one. So this one here will always be fire strikers and lanterns.
Thank goodness.
This one is sodas. Just a few of them. Most of them have despawned because we came here a bit late in our run. Energy bar. So I guess that's nice. We got these to loot. Now, picking up all this stuff up is going to be really heavy. And we're definitely not going to take it all with us. We're going to break down those lanterns for one.
Slowing me down.
Coffee. This stuff we'll definitely be taking with us. That's useful stuff no matter where you go. And here we got crackers and peanut butter. Really good stuff. Nice snacks. Really nice for the road. So, yeah, it's going pretty good. If you guys are watching this point in the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It does help the channel a ton and lets me know I'm putting out content you guys like to see. Now, I'm just going to leave all this stuff in here. How are we doing on percents? Actually, these are all really nice percents, which is nice. 3 knives. We won't take the hammers, all of them. We'll take the hatchets, the hacksaws, and the knives. Useful. Very useful. Search this bottom one. I think this bottom one is furs and pelts. So like deer pelt, deer hides, that kind of stuff, and cured leather. Yep. Plenty of cured leather. We'll be taking the cured leather with us. That's for sure. And we'll take the chocolate bar. There is a sewing book. We'll be taking that. And don't need that, we looted that, and we need these. This one should be ammunition and guns, so we should get a rifle out of here. Hopefully a decent percent one. Probably not, though. Ammunition, cleaning kit. Oh, a 97% rifle? Nice. And tons of ammunition. So we only got 1 gun with good condition, so can't complain at all about that. And this one is... medicine. Medicine. Yeah. So we're moving pretty slow here. And that's okay. Because definitely don't need to be carrying everything we're carrying right now. We can drink these sodas. Now the MREs are actually in good condition, so we're actually going to drop all of our food that I don't care too much about here. Actually, we'll just drop everything here. 25 things of tea, 20 things of coffee. Really nice, actually, in all things considered. Quite a few flares we picked up on our way. And we picked up a total of quite a few revolver ammunition. And we picked up 10 rounds for the rifle. None came with the rifle, but came at 97% condition, which is really, really nice. Actually, it's really lucky. This should be clothing. So we'll see what kind of clothing we're going to get from this.
Could end up
Okay,
being
so
useful.
boots, climbing socks, need that. Don't need those. Snow pants. Take those. Take those. Take those. Good socks, actually, good condition socks, which is pretty unusual. Usually they're pretty bad condition. And we'll actually have an expedition parka here too, probably. Actually in good condition.
Bag is getting too heavy to carry.
Don't need that. Maybe we want that. No, we have 2 Konichian sweaters. Or Kobichan, however it's pronounced. So won't need that stuff. Yeah, we definitely don't need that. But we do have this, and that's only 3.3 pounds. And comparing it to this, okay, yeah, it was a little glitchy there. It has better wind protection. It doesn't have as good like warmth, but it weighs a lot less. So we're gonna take it just because. Here we got a lot of clothing we can break up for cloth to do some repairing, and here we can break things down for some more cloth and leather. And what else we got here? Did we get everything else? I believe we did. Yep, everything else should be looted, or at the very least, opened. So, good stuff all around. Very good stuff, actually. And we're gonna break this down, because why not? Might as well. And weather's still poor. Yeah, basically we can just eat and sleep here for quite some time. Do some breaking down, some repairing, and all that good stuff. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to grab some lanterns to start breaking these down. Be pretty slow, we'll have to make some trips back, but they take quite a while to break down. Search that, what's in that? Ah, we'll take that. That would be cured leather, I believe. And yeah, we can pretty much hang out here eating and drinking. But for right now, let's break down some lanterns. So
I could eat anything right now.
Harvest these, and we'll get scrap metal, which we can turn into fish hooks for fishing, and we'll get all the fuel that's in them. So we'll be able to actually save up on some fuel, get some metal, which all comes in handy. You can always make do with it. You can always make some sort of use. This one actually has a lot of fuel in it, which is nice.
Feels like night is coming.
And it's now nighttime, so gotta keep that in mind. This one actually has quite a few too. We can harvest this up.
Not sure why I feel so.
And yeah, so okay. Let's eat one of these. And we can eat these. And we can drink a bunch. So, temperature is kind of meh. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to build a fire. Gonna build a fire. Use one of our crappier fire strikers. I'm gonna use a book because that basically guarantees us fire. We don't need to worry about the carcass harvesting book. Does us no good. Because we're almost maxed out, and we'll definitely do hunting on the way, so I'm not worried about maxing that out right now. No use for us, really. But it will be nice to have a nice 100% chance of fire. And we can actually do a nice bit of sleeping here. So, we can sleep for as long as we want, really. Sleep for... hit 11 hours of sleep. We should be okay to do that. If the fire were to go out, that would be problematic. But it does not seem to have gone out. In fact, we've actually got spare time, which is nice. So we need to drink some more. And since we got spare time... Oh, we don't have any cleaning pots, huh? Well, any cans of food? No, we don't. Apparently not. Oh well, that's fine. We can make do. The weather's still kind of poor. Do we still have lanterns to break up? No, we don't. Cool. So let's grab some clothing to break up.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
And we'll move pretty slow over here. That's okay. That's okay, as long as we get over here next to the food and the fire, we should be okay. We can break down some clothing. So, we actually need to equip one of these. Wear that and that. So now we got 2 pairs of climbing socks. So right now we have the best clothing you can possibly have, other than maybe exchange these for something. Everything else is the best you can have, other than it's probably not perfect condition. That's okay. The rest of this, though, we can break down. Harvest all this up. We're actually going to keep 2 extra pair just in case. These actually weigh quite a bit, too. Oh, we don't want to drop that. We want to pick you up. We want to harvest you. 45 minutes for that. It's not bad. Now, we could keep 2 of these fisherman sweaters in case our jackets, our Cleachin ones, get destroyed, but they're not going to. I highly doubt they will. Let me write this down for some cured leather. Actually, what we should be doing is, because it's daytime right now, we should be repairing some certain things. So let's repair these. Sewing kit. We don't have a sewing kit, huh? That's what we didn't get here. We didn't get sewing kits. Well, I guess repairing stuff is kind of out of the question. That's okay. We can take the cloth with us. At least the cured leather we can take. Take an hour and 30 minutes. We can get that. Pretty much, we don't have to stay here for too long. But we might as well just harvest the stuff. Cloth will come in handy. Cured leather will come in handy. The scrap metal will come in handy. Pretty much all of it will come in handy, eventually. It's only 10 minutes. Driving gloves are one of the best things to harvest up, actually, because they only take a little bit. Now, the question is, do I want to keep this with me? Now, kind of, but kind of not, because, not really. I'll never use it. I'll never use it and give decent bit of cloth. I'll never use it. I've got the animal clothing on me, which is working for me just fine, so no point really. We can harvest these up. Snow pants. I would wear them, but we already have the deer clothing. We actually came here really late. Like, this is... If you can get here early, like if you start on Stalker and you start in Timberwolf, going to the summit's like the best thing you can do. Arguably, it's decent on Interloper if you can make it. Chances of making it probably pretty slim, but if you can make it, you know, it does help you a lot. Because, you know, sets you up with a lot of good gear. We can harvest these up. Not worried about that. Now, I'm actually going to, real quick, just so you guys know, I'm checking the time real quick. And we're doing okay. We're doing okay. On time. Okay, everything's going. Nice weather, actually. I'm just checking real quick to make sure my audio is working since I'm doing this anyway. Sorry for the delay, guys. Just checking out to see if it works. And nice weather. Nice weather. The Mountaineer's hut is just down there on that lake over there. And we'll be heading there pretty soon. And basically in a straight line. If you guys are interested in finding out how we do that, you know, definitely want to keep watching. But anyway, I got a few things to break down still. I have a decent amount of cloth we can take with us, which will be nice. We have some sewing kits, and the cloth will come in handy. Nothing else to make bandages, but we'll need to repair certain things eventually. So that'll be really nice. Really what we are here for to take with us is the medicine and the ammunition and the rifle. We'll take the rifle and we're just going to leave it there at the Mountaineer set. That's going to be our designated rifle for the area for hunting here. Because why not? I actually got quite a few of these wool mittens. We'll get these down. We'll get these harvested up. We're going to have to spend probably another night here. That's okay. We'll harvest this up.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
That's okay, Will. Don't need to worry too much. We'll keep harvesting these.
So dry.
Because we might as well. The cloth will come in handy no matter what. Eventually it will be useful. And we actually do need to stop for a second and chomp down a MRE. Just so we keep our well-fed bonus. And we can keep going. Only got like 3 things to break down now. Harvest. Now we are going to keep the... Do we even want to keep pair extra socks? We might, because they are good condition. Might as well keep them. Just in case something goes wrong. Might have a warm pair of socks at least, I guess. I don't know, they're light, we'll take them with us. Nothing else, we can break them down if we need them eventually for cloth. Because we are going to stay here in Timberwolf for a decent bit of time, quite a few days probably. Hanging out, living off the land, fishing, doing all that kind of awesome stuff. But anyway, what do we got here? A lot of flares. We're going to have a lot of weight on us. A lot of weight. Thankfully, well, actually, we are going to be carrying a lot more stuff. Where's the bedroll? There it is. Cool. So, I don't have that. I don't have one of those, but that's okay. What can we do? We can build a fire. That's what we can do. Fire striker. Do we have a book? We got a stick. We'll use an accelerant. Why not? Start a fire. And put this fur firewood on there. That'll give us at least 8 hours of sleep right there. So we can sleep for a comfortable 8 hours. Or we can forget to drink. And are we going to die from that? No. No. We won't die from that. We lose some condition, though, which I don't like. I need to pay more attention to that. Kind of being spoiled here. We can't sleep, so we can pass time, though. And we can sleep for at least a little bit. Gotta be careful.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Starting to forget. Nice weather too, which is quite a shame. So much food here. So much good stuff, really. So much good stuff. But now we can carry quite a lot more. Let's check and see what we got here. Nothing there. What do we got here? We want that. We don't care about that stuff, really. It's cloth, we can always come back for it if we need it that badly. Cured leather. I want all that. It's good stuff, but not too concerned.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Take one. And the knives. What else we got? Nothing, nothing. Empty and empty. Pick you up. Pick you up, and we're still moving
I
fine.
can barely walk with this much gear.
We want the MREs. And we can fill up on some crackers. And we're actually going to drop anything that isn't MRE in terms of food. So we'll drop that. MREs are really good for food. They don't smell. They're really good travel food. Taking one with you is really nice. There's more food here if you really wanted to come get it. But I think we have everything. We searched every container. There's that stuff. What if I just take it? How bad are we going to be moving? Pretty bad, all things considered. Not too fast. Definitely not too fast. Do we have anything we could drop that we don't want to take with us? I want to take all that. I want to take everything we have on us, actually. You know what? We're not going to need this stuff. And we won't need all of these. So that'll help some. And we don't need to carry all that water either. There, more manageable. Definitely more manageable. Okay, we should have everything we need to get off the summit. We should have looted everything we care about, anything we want. And we can leave now. Wait, no we didn't. No we didn't. There's one last place we did not check. And there is food here. And there's stuff here, which I know it's there. But I don't care too much about. Okay, he doesn't have anything now. I was just checking to see if he had anything near him. I'm not worried about going down to loot his body. Because if need be, we could just come back up here when we do our run for the other crates. Just to grab that little bit of extra stuff. We got a lot on us that I want to take, and I want to get back to the Mountaineers that way. So, and the weather is very clear in terms of visibility. I'm moving kind of slowly, and it's kind of chilly too. But that's okay. That's a-okay. Now, the pathway I'm taking is you want to come out the plane, you want to cut around it underneath it, kind of, and you want to come over here. Now, we're moving a little extra slow because of the wind right now, but that's okay. We're going to be moving slow anyway. And we need to equip our crampons. So we get the benefit of sure footing, so less sprains. Because this is a route similar to the Ash Canyon shortcut that we took. So, you want to come through here. And we probably are going to get some sprains. If we do, we do. I don't mind. And you're going to want to come down here. You're going to want to cut there. You're going to want to crouch through here. You're going to want to cut there. And through here. You're going to just kind of want to crouch here, and you're going to want to just kind of move with it. And you want to be careful here. The path is pretty linear here. And we're actually going to skip a rope. I'll show you guys how to skip a rope here, down here. It's a really easy rope to skip. You can't skip them going up all the time, but you can skip them going down most of them. But right here, And we are moving a little slower than we normally would. And we have the crampons on, which makes our grip just a little bit better. So we can actually come down here and do just fine. Now you want to be careful you don't go down that way, because that'll put you in Echo Ravine. You want to come over here to the right. Our goal is to get down to that flat right there. So what you want to do is you want to come through here. Now you can get lost through here very easily. What you want to look for is you want to look for that down there. Here, I'll show you guys. You want to come over here. And you want to look for this flat that'll take you right down. You want to look for basically what looks like the flat that just looks like a slide. You can sled down with a sled. You want to crouch through here. I'm going to drop a little there, which is fine. You want to come here. And you're going to want to just slide down there. Now here, if you're not careful, you will slide down extremely, like it's like extremely very bad fall here you can have if you just try to go fast. So, and you can walk. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend crouching. And if you have the crampons, it makes this a little bit easier. You're a little bit less prone to what do they call them? Sprains. Now, if you're interested, you could go over there and grab the birch, and you could grab the prop deer. It's useful information to note, even if you're not coming down this way. If you're just coming through here, you can get that stuff. Once you get to about here, you're okay. You can kind of stand up. And you can just kind of follow the path down. And basically, you just want to head over to that rope right there. You guys can see there in the middle of the screen. The rope that's over there, you want to head towards that. You definitely want to head there. Now, there's a chance you could run into a wolf, like right there. And that can be problematic for you. That's why I recommend having the revolver with you if you do, if you can. If you don't, generally you will find the flare pistol up there every time, and you'll generally at least find one ammunition. The only thing that's random is how much ammunition you get for it, which is this. And you got to remember to reload it every time you shoot. You got to reload it the first time you get it too. But for right now, I'm not worried about that. We have the revolver. There's actually 3 wolves here. Which is really dangerous, especially considering how slow we're moving. But that's why we have the revolver. Now you may be thinking, oh man, you made it all, and we came from up there, so we made a lot of headway, a lot of ground. We're gonna crouch through here. The wind is not in our favor for him smelling us. What if we can get to the rope? Which looks like he's going to move that way a little bit. So we can get to the rope here. Right, this is the rope, right? Yeah, rope's over here. Yeah, it should be right around here. It should be right here. Gotta be careful. Don't want to aggro him. But you want to come around to the left side of the rope. And right here, it looks like a pretty bad fall, And all things considered, it kind of would be. But what you want to do is you want to come over here, and you want to kind of work your way through here. You want to be careful. You want to be very, very careful. You want to come over here, and you want to kind of work your way down. You will get a sprain, probably. We would have ended up with probably at least 1 or 2 more if it wouldn't have been for the crampons. They've really helped us. Now, there's a wolf down there. So we're going to have to be careful of that. We might have to shoot our revolver. That's why I bring one. But you want to work your way back this way. Onto this snow here. Then you want to work your way back down. You'll see like a little area here that's flat. It kind of goes down. And you want to work your way over here. And you want to crouch right here. And then you're going to want to slowly make your way down here. And if you've followed everything to this point, basically right over the hill will be the Mountaineer side, and it'll work out great. So now we can stand up, and there's going to be a wolf, so we could head up that way and try to skirt around to the right. What we're going to do is we're going to move around here to the left and try to skirt around it this way. because we'll have more visibility in case there's wolves there on the other side of that. And we are moving pretty slow here. Definitely moving a lot faster than we would be if we didn't have the well-fed bonus, so you want to keep that in mind. You want to remember that it's good to get the well-fed bonus. Now, I cut up here on this rock, generally, just so I can kind of get a bit of a view. And then I kind of come over here, kind of get on this rock, and I kind of just skirt my way around here. It gives you a little bit extra distance, because there's the wolf. And if you want, you can come over here, and you can come right through here, slide down a little bit, and if you just work your way up around here to the right, you're just gonna be careful, take your time, be calm about it, don't panic. You don't gotta worry about it because he's all the way over there now. The only thing through here you might have to worry about would be the bear. But generally he doesn't come up this far. Generally speaking, unless you actually act with him and bring him this far, or you're smelly. So now what you want to do is you're just going to come around here, we're just going to kind of go all the way around. We're going to try and avoid these wolves best we can. Best way to deal with a wolf is to never have to use a bullet or resources to deal with them if you can get around them. Now if you're hunting them, yeah, I mean you're going to use resources. However you go about hunting them, you're going to do something. But in terms of just traveling and you getting around them, if you can avoid having to interaction with them other than getting around them peacefully, you definitely want to. It's good practice. The less wolf struggles you're in, the better. A lot of players can make it 500 or so days on here and not even get into one wolf struggle. Now, I know I've gotten into quite a few. Like I said, I'm not the greatest player. I've said that multiple times. You guys know that. But we are moving decently. We haven't gotten into one here, and we're moving really slow. All things considered, and the wind's kind of coming towards us slightly. So if it was blowing any harder, we'd be slowed down dramatically. But we made it past at least 2 wolves there. We made it around another pack pretty simply. Just based upon knowing where to go, kind of. So that's my route back from the summit to the Mountaineer's hut without one rope. So you gotta climb ropes to get there. You can't get around that. But in order to come down, like if you wanted to come down the normal way with all this loot, oh my god, you're gonna spend forever getting to a rope, dropping everything to where you're lighting up, going down, sleeping, and then you're gonna have to deal with all the wolves. It's gonna be a real big nightmare, all things considered. We can actually take these off, put our ear wraps back on. And yeah, basically we're good now. We're safe. Nothing here is gonna get to us, and we can make it to the Mountaineer's hut. So, all in all, great trip. Definitely won. Definitely a win for us. And I would recommend, because there's generally always food there, I recommend going there and spending a couple days there if you can. And getting your well-fed bonus. And then coming down, because it's 11 extra pounds you can carry if you need to. So, at the very least, you're moving faster. And you can go a little over your weight. You don't have to worry about being under your weight for rope climbing, because there's not one rope you got to climb when you're coming back down if you don't want to. That's the route I take. It's a really nice route. You get right back here very, very quick. And basically, once you do that, you're just over here and the Mountaineer's hut. You just, follow the path down, get there, skirt the wolves, come through here, and boom, you're safe. Back here at your home. There's actually a lot of firewood here, too, we can get, which is nice. And there's the fishing hut there, which is really close to where we live, which is always nice. It does kind of look like the wolf we shot over there is no longer there, so I'm assuming he was moved and respawned. That's okay, though. We're back home. Good condition. We're not red in any of our status effects, And we got plenty of food here. Plenty of food on us. We brought a lot of food back with us. Moose hide's about halfway done, and yeah, we're good for go. So we need to do some sorting with some stuff probably in the next episode. But if you guys did like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, as we are out of time for this one. So if you guys did like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and definitely check out some of my other content if you guys enjoy what I put out. So I really appreciate you guys watching my stuff, and I will see you guys in the next episode.